Hey, everybody. The sick streams continue. I am feeling better than I have been feeling, but I still feel like hot trash. And I can't lay down anymore. You know that feeling you get when you just lay down so long, you start getting a headache from the lay? Well, yeah, that's where I am now. So I'm gonna build a little more factory. No promises about how much. Yeah, I have no idea how long this is gonna go, but the big thing we did last time is we got aramid fiber, right? And we can take aramid fiber, and then we can get right here lead contain. No, we can't do that yet. This one, yeah. And we got the iron niobium. We don't have the lead timmy anywhere, so that will get us lead. Oh god, got a cough. Yeah, just warning everyone, you're probably going to get coughed on this episode. So this is what we want. Fuel rod is coming when we get plutonium actually done. We also kind of need coated container too. That's coming. Yeah, we need that for lithium hydroxide, which I need for some reason. Probably a reason. Oh, I don't have chitosan. That's all chitin, obviously. And how do you get mutant enzymes? Calmodulin binding mutant peptide. Yep. That really is a thing. So that's from Scrondixuses, and we gotta get Bodoses up. Why is magnetic... Well, okay. Let's stop thinking and let's start doing. Thinking is 100% not working out today anyway. Oh, it looks like I should put aramid fiber on the belt, right? I neglected to do that yesterday. Okay. Mr. Dinosaur, come here. Yeah. I just feel general purpose bad. I couldn't lay down anymore. I had to get up. I actually have... Oh. Which one do you think has aramid fiber in it? Alright, we're not going to do that then. We're going to kick this whale. All this is just waiting for more cobalt to come. So maybe I don't put this on the belt immediately. I don't know. I am absolutely lost at the moment. But I suppose I should build on this block right here and build the lead container, but I have to go get the lead Timmy alloy. And lead, antimony, lead. Is this right? Yeah. We actually get to use the good recipe here. So, alright, let's go do this. Let's grab some smelters. And we decided that all of this is done in the Southland down here. This is the land of, what is that? Another alloy? Niobium, titanium. Can I fit the rest of this here? I mean, let's take a look, right? You need to make lead Timmy. Right there. And the unfortunate part is we need an in and an out. This is just... Oh, yeah. So, what we have to do is something like this, alright? And then it'll come around somehow. And then... We're not going to be able to do this. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Maybe. Maybe. No, it's right on the walkway. It's not going to work out. It might work if I do... Yeah, I can do snake belts on the inside. That's not a bad idea. Let's arrange it with that instead and save a few vertical lines. Man, I am low energy. This is not thrilling entertainment right now. This is a man trying not to die. I'm going to make it. The factory won't let me die. Okay. And right there. And so, can we actually make this work? Do we need one more? Yeah, we do need one more. So that's fine. And we still have room for the beacon in the center here. If I ever beacon this. Now we have another problem that we have to get a whole bunch of aerial caravans right here. And we probably are going to end up with a whole lot of whatever this is in our inventory. That's alright. Okay, and then like so. Here, don't hook it up yet. Yeah, it's a lot of high-grade lead. Yeah. Alright, so that will... Well, no, that's not what we need to do. We need one going the other way, which we can't see. Oh, man, slow and stupid. Alright, so that's out, and that's in. So that's how that works. This is probably going to be fine, right? Probably not causing ourselves a huge problem here. Probably a human being still on the inside. Though obviously I'm a creature of snot and shiver on the outside. Alright, so we have to go get liquid lead, which is easy enough. Oh man, slow and stupid. I feel like that's slightly wrong. But looking at it, it's got perfect beacon space right here. So, can't be that wrong. Alright, so now... Oh, we need the other thing. We have to bring fuel in. That's not a problem. I remember how these machines work. Of course I do. I'm in charge of this factory. Alright, so that's gotta move. All this comes right there. And then all this goes right there. And you're not hooked up anymore, huh? How can I make this work? So hard to see. So hard to think. Cough time. Yeah, I'm not a pleasant person today. It's going to be a miracle if I make my way through this without just muting myself permanently. Okay, so like that. Is this hooked up right? I can't even tell. The good news is I tend to have short, sharp sicknesses. I am one of those idiots that doesn't take any medicine whatsoever unless I absolutely have to. Trusting to my biology to actually get me through most of my problems. Which I still think is the correct way to look at it. Though, I have been criticized for this, let's say. So I feel like it really does help. If you just don't break your fever with aspirin, if you don't do anything weird, you just take the fever right in the face, rely on the fever to help you, and usually okay. Can I do this? This is an abomination, right? Can I do this? I can get this over right here, but I can't even see. Man, smelters are just so big. Yeah, I can abominate and get that in, but I don't think that's what I want to do. I suppose we do this. I don't like this because I feel like it's ruining this area. Because I'm going to have to put in aerial caravans there at some point. If I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, right? So let's just try to figure that out, huh? Why are you not... Oh, are you off center? How has anything worked right here? Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a short episode. Oh, man. I am feeling a world of issues right now. Okay. So now we have power in. Now we need other power in, right? That will be done like so. All right, good. Maybe that's working. Maybe that's not. Who can say? Who can say for sure? Am I going to be able to pick all this stuff up? Nope. Alright, so how are we going to do this? Oh, they're stuck. Well, we try to chuck all the... Really? All the way up here? Why are we not moving? It seems like a really relevant question, doesn't it? I feel like lead should definitely be moving overall. Okay, good. Any more? Yes. Are we stuck on one side or another? And we have plenty of lead for lead plates, but... Oh, we should be doing a little better, friends. Here, I don't know what you're doing, but I want you all to get in my inventory. Alright, come on, guys. You guys are just behaving weird. Ah, good. Still more. Now, like so. Oh, good. I picked up 80 of them. Here. Let's figure out what's going on. What's going on with lead? Why aren't we making more? Why are we stuck? We have plenty of molten silver. Can we not vent the silver? Are we stuck? Yeah, we're completely stuck on silver. I mean, this isn't... Even the wasteful silver isn't being used. And this isn't a... like a permanent problem. But it is a problem. Alright. Don't think about that. Don't think about it. I'll use silver eventually, and all the rest of this won't matter. Oh, man. I get the feeling, guys, that this was a bad idea. Coming and playing some factory right now. I think I'm going to get this hooked up, and I'm going to peace out. Oh, we're going to have to get all that, too. Because I have to do this. And now... it has to be like this. Oh, man. I'm a trash human right now. A human of garbage. Why do I have no undergrounds? Why is this a thing? Alright, don't bother with this. So the fact we're not making lead is kind of a problem. We have to use some sort of silver soon. I suppose I can make like fetal serum or something. I had a purpose. I had a thought once. There you go. Okay. So now straight back down. And we're almost ready, right? With our terrible business right here. Oh, I didn't get any... That's why I went up there. Not thinking straight. Not having a great time. Not a real human being at all. Oh, and then all my stuff was in the... That's why all that stuff there was in the bin. Oh, I'm not doing well today. I tossed it all in here. That's why. And now I'm kind of overstuffed. Okay, good to know. Thank you, autosave. You are the one. Oh, I really should have sent that whale out, right? Here. I need to go do a thing for me. And I want you to go... I want you to get Timmy oxide. That is the processed form of antimony. I want you to fill that cargo. I want you to come right here. I want you to empty that cargo. Can you do this? Is this something you can do? Let's find out. Alright, and for my last trick, I need to go get molten lead. Which is in the south, right? So what I'll do is just kind of come here and here. And try to plug this in. Yeah, we're going to be using lead for this, and we're not using silver, so that's kind of an issue, right? How much do you make with one? 500. Alright, so at least we're making a lot of lead. I'll have to put in a use for silver at some point. Alright, so we just need Timmy here. Okay, let's go... go to the alloy stack and add in a space for this. This is the... it's the battery material, right? And this is the alloy for batteries. Alright, so right there, one more whale. And then all the way down, all the way here. I want you to pick up, and I want you to put down right there. Great. And so that's one more material. Now we can make lead container. And with lead container, we're on our way to making fuel cells. So let's go see if we can... Let's grab some more whales, because we are completely out. I wonder how many caravans I have. I'm kind of scared to open up the caravan inventory. Caravan manager. Oh yeah, it doesn't want to open. Yeah, I got some caravans. I've got so many caravans, this is completely useless. We can rename them now. Used to not be able to do that. If I was a little more disciplined, I guess I would be doing that. But I've spent so long with unnamed caravans that I don't feel like it matters. Alright. There, you're all going. You're making lead, Timmy. All this, good. And what do you... This battery, right? Yeah, batteries and containers. Ugh. Man. And this is a specialty item for nuclear reactors. We can also use it to make a metastable quasi-crystal. Alright, do we have any? This is slow. Oh, especially since these are only Mark 1s. Alright, there we go. We've made it. Alright, and guys, this is not working out. I can keep myself upright, but just barely. I'm not actively dying at this point. The fever has come and gone. But I'm still not well. I think I'm going to come back and play a little bit more later. This is probably going to be a lot of pauses for me today. And maybe stretch it into a couple days. You know, something. Yeah. Sorry to say, I am not my perky, positive, bubbly self today. Alright, I'm out. I'll be back later. Everyone stay here. I can't upload a 20-minute episode, so I'll be back. Yeah, just if you could all just start sending me good thoughts while I'm away. Alright, later guys. Oh man, that was absolutely the right call. I went and I got actual sleep. And I feel not better, but less inclined to profound self-harm, you know? Not that I had the energy for it. How about less inclined to utter despair about my own condition and that of the world? How about that? Just a little less, though. Anyway, I am feeling up to playing Factorio again, which is good, because the factory has to grow. And I can't imagine I put this together correctly before. It's like this. I remember doing this. This was a bad idea, because I'm going to need this space later. But I guess I just did it, huh? Alright, so we're just going to declare that we have lead antimony here, and we're fine. And we have to go make lead container now, which means we're going to have to do a little micro paving right here. And then we'll pipe across the aramid fiber and save a little bit. I suppose it doesn't even matter. because of I'm going to be sending out a whale shopping anyway. So, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I am going to... Do I pave something else? Do I have space? Yeah, I've got... I don't want to use this space, though. It's right next to the digestive line, and I want to keep things that synergize with the digestion system right there, like the meat line, like all the food lines, all of that. And these things all form an ecosystem that support each other. So I guess I just build right here, right? Even though this is more liquid, maybe I build right here. Oh, that's right by it too. Yeah, I guess we just start building there. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Just start building something. It'll work out, right? That's how it goes with Factorio. Just build, it will be right. Why do I have so much junk in my inventory? Did I get this while I was delirious? Is someone playing a prank on me? Any one of these things could be true. Oh, these things have to go back. Well, or maybe not. We're going to keep those with us for a little while. Until I finish uranium, plutonium. That's probably not in range of anything. I should probably fix that at some point. How close am I to monolayer? We got this, and like that's... Alright, that's the hard one. But this, yeah, this is just an alloy. This is just an alloy. We got that, and we got that. So it's just... Well, we need navins. Alright, so we're not close, but sort of close. So if we are going to be making lead container, we should leave the area next to it for coated lead container, right? And just make advanced this probably doesn't even matter. I would do this now, except I don't have chitosan. Well, whatever. Just do lead container. It's what I need right now. And then we'll ship those out. So you are made in just an automated factory. All right, let's go do something. And then I just need automation science, like actually make automation science for real. Probably a bad idea to do that while I'm still not at my finest. I'm going to do it anyway. Everyone knew that, right? So right there, thank you. And right there, thank you. And we add to the might of the system. How many of these guys do we got going? I suppose we haven't been putting too many of them up. It's only 2,300 now. Oh, we're at 55 gigawatts with below average power. That's nice. That says the future is a bright and happy place for me specifically. Should fix that. I should be doing a lot more. I'm not helping the mod out enough, but 1, I've been sick. 2, I've been obscenely busy. I've got so much stuff I need to do. There, right there. And that's right there. Yeah, I am comprehensively behind in just about everything in my life, and that was before I got sick. So yeah, nothing to do with build more factory, right? Do we actually need 2 lines of this? How many containers do we need? Lead can't. You take 7 seconds to make. That's actually pretty fast. Then you're used to build not a lot. Why do you need 2 lead containers to make 1 coated container? That seems like it shouldn't be. Yeah, I feel like I really shouldn't be doing this like I am. So we're going to have snake belt on the top. In fact, I'm not gonna. We're going to do just a simple manufacturing line. Observe and see what I have thought. Observe my thunks and despair. So one more time. We make a serpentine belt. Beautiful. And this will have all our materials on it. It fits perfectly over these, which is just nothing more you could possibly want from life. And then we will have you and you and you and you, and you will output here. And this is just basically it, right? We're not doing a double. This will also be beacon space for when it's needed, so we're just doing this, right? Simple, very simple. And then, like so. And then center it somehow. Actually, probably pull these in one. Something like this. And we have vias for days right here. So this will make one lead container a second, I think. No, it's more than that. That's good enough, I think. Especially since I can make it faster. And there's another way to make lead containers coming up, right? Yeah, this is coming. So I probably shouldn't invest. Yeah, I'm doing this right. I shouldn't invest too hard in this because we're going to be making a better one later. That makes a lot of sense. Got it, got it, got it. So just do normal overbuilding. Don't do absurd overbuilding. And so right here, we have kind of a problem, right? And just like this. Like so. Like so. Okay, and then right here, right there. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. All in one line. Perfect. So this will give us one of the major prerequisites we need to actually finish off uranium plutonium. And it's just using a little bit of this. Maybe we'll be able to get 3 of these in if we want to. Oh god, nose still has problems. I have nowhere near the scale of nasal congestion as I used to, but it's still present. Alright, so right there. Okay, so this works, that works, all of this works. So we can do this. What happened there? What is that? What is that doing? I've never seen that before. Is it limiting the inputs? I find that creepy and I do not like it. I've never seen that before. How does this game keep surprising me? Oh, I'm so glad people told me how to do this. So glad I still maintain the capacity to learn, even a little bit. Okay, so now we have the hard part. We have to do that with a whale. Oh, and we have to upgrade you, of course. Like that. Yeah, like this. Okay, so now we gotta chase this whale down. You need to be hungry, of course, and you need to come here. Then you have to wait for a circuit condition, unload until target, unload until target, unload until target. Comparador equals go, and now we have to get all the icons. There. If we can just get the icons on the whale, we can work this out. I wonder if there's a smarter way to do this. All right, so what's our number? We have to get our numbers. 17. 17's harsh. 9,000 divided by 17. So it's going to be 500. So it's going to be 2,000 lead timmy, 5,000 iron niobium, and 1,500 aramid fiber. I can probably remember that for a few seconds. 1,500 aramid fiber, 5,000 iron niobium, 2,000 lead timmy. Beautiful. Alright, so go get aramid fiber, which is right there. Load items until caravan has. I gotta stop pressing that. But old habits, you know. And then we need 2 of the alloys, which are right here. The big alloy. No, don't ever do that. I might be able to learn, but it's a hard road. It really is. No, see, I keep doing that. Just on utter autopilot. There, we programmed this whale pretty quickly. We can improve, though. I have ideas. Alright, so off you go. Right there. This is so much faster. This is so much better. Alright. Yeah, that was nice. Still there can be more. Alright, so we should probably kick the lead Timmy whale. Just take whatever you got, send it over. Yeah. Just go dump it. And these guys are just going, and they're all making... It's only 0.5 a second. I'm comforted by the fact that these are Mark 1s, and that we can... There's a lot more room to grow. Alright, so what are we doing now? We got the lead container, which means we'll be able to make fuel rods, and that's one goal. And now we have to do another big thing, in that we have to make the happy green ball. Nuclear. The happy green ball, which is why we're making the special plutonium candies. And so we need actual automation science. And we have all that, so we have to just do this. And we're mass producing planter boxes for this purpose. We're not really mass producing small parts. And then we have the flora. So how do we want to do this? Here, let's mock something up right here while we wait. So with the planter boxes, I was using these semantics. This sort of layout right here. See this? And it's all coming north to south. Only this could be better because this doesn't have to be like this. They should be, well, no, that's just moving deck chairs in the Titanic. No, it'd be a little better. A little better. Anyway, this is all fine, and we have official word on this is planter boxes for days. Are we back yet? No, we're coming though. So if you're gonna make science, right here, really should prod this all to hell, but not doing that right now. All the prod, all the speed, all of that is happening later. Ah, good. Hello, Mr. Whale. Thank you for bringing all these advanced materials here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Lead container being made. Ba-da! Huzzah! Lead container. All right, so we have moved up the tech tree one step. Next. But the thing is, this flora spoils and can spoil at any time. So we kind of need, like, we could do this. We take this, right? We do this. And then we have an out, right? Well, okay, not like that. You understand how that it works, though, right? We have an out somewhere, and then we do just this normally. But now we have to deal with spoilage products. Where does it go? Does it also go on the outline? Yes. Okay, then, so there's no problem. So there's going to be 2 whales. One that's just purely bringing flora, and then the other one's going to be responsible for planter boxes and small parts. And we're going to do this, something like this, and then everything's going to come out. It's going to get an entire city block, We are not going to underbuild this part of things. And if necessary, we'll use multiple city blocks. I guess right next door then? Is there any reason why not to? No. Okay, let's do it. Stop, think, more, do. And then we have to incinerate the byproducts locally, I think. That's how we're going to do this. Do I have windmills? No. All right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Uh-oh, got a cough. Okay, sorry. Sorry, everybody. Biology-related issues. They will continue. Did I hook up lead antimony? Did I remember to do that? Should be right here, right? Or right here? No, I didn't. Okay. Lead antimony. I also didn't put the lead container anywhere, so I'm not done yet. Should I just have a normal dinosaur go huff those around? Since they're made so slow right now? Yeah. That sounds like a good idea to me. Where's a thematic place for lead container? I'm going to have to make another box stack like right here. Just like this. It's like... No. Like, no. Like, this is just a weird area right here. Why is this empty? Why don't we have any silicon carbide? Oh, wait, or is it not empty and it's just really dark? I believe I've gotten tripped. Yeah, it's just really dark. See? Okay, there we are. There we are. Okay. Okay. I'm all right. I guess we just do lead container right here then. Let's go put that in and get distracted again and again and again and again. Okay. Now we need to set up and we're just going to do a normal caravan for this. Where's Dinosaur Hungary? Oh, he already has it. Oh, wonder why. I was like, did it get deleted? Did it get deleted off all of them? Oh, that's a horror situation right there. That's a load game. Yeah. And then come here. These are not being made fast enough to need anything but a normal caravan. Off you go. And there's going to be a better way of making it later. It's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Except we don't have any materials here because we still don't have... Here, let's check in on cobalt. This is a distraction day, right? Let's just get distracted constantly. Lots of cobalt blue being made. Need to make a lot more somehow. You can prod this. This is probably the best example of needing prod ever. But like I said, I'm not going to mess with that at this stage in the game. Does this all get prodded? You can't. You can. You can, and you can. So you can prod the heck out of this chain. Alright, this is filling up. This is almost done. Alright, so just don't worry about it, right? Everything's okay. Don't think about nothing. Empty brain, smooth brain, happy brain. Why does this say we are almost out of tri-ore? I kind of don't believe that. Really? We actually are eating tri-ore faster than we're making it now. This is the actual bottleneck, not cyanic. That's refreshing. Alright, that's interesting. So if I want to make more material, I have to get more source. Again, showing that the path forward is definitely prodding everything. But for some reason, I'm not doing that. All right, whatever. Don't think about it. Problem for later me. So right here, let's go. We're making automation science for real. Why is there a thing in the middle right here? What is that? Ew. Niobium pipe. All right, so what we're going to do is it's going to be small parts and planter boxes. It's going to be flora. And then it's going to be out right here. So this whole space is just going to be making automation science in the biggest, bestest way we can. So, as we opined just a little bit ago, right here, like so, and copy paste. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Now, automation. Okay. And then it's going to be out like this. And then we're, well, okay. It's going to be out and failure out, you know? Like that and that. And you're going to be only automation science. Automate. There we go. And then you could probably just, you know, just blacklist automation science. There we go. Okay, that works pretty well. And then these two things will come in here, and then we'll just wind around, which means next step is an inversion. And then, well, we have to probably scooch these over because we need, thank you, buttons. Thank you for helping me. Scooch these guys over so that we have room for beacons here. This will be Beacon Town, probably before anything else. Alright, so something vaguely like this. It looks like we're only going to be able to get 3 tiers in, which is kind of unfortunate, right? We have no gutters to worry about, though, so we'll probably need something like this. Here, let's put the nozzles first. So this is going to be a full out. No, this is just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to be the same thing. So like so. You will actually need limitations. And this will, well, no, we shouldn't be doing this. No. No. Since we have space, we should be doing it like this, right? Yeah. There. Now we have a bit more space for, actual important things. These are too high up. Not that it matters particularly much. Like, I need to leave more of a gutter here. It's just useful. So we'll see if I regret doing this. Alright. Of my many regrets will also be this. Alright, so there is... I kind of worry that this is going to ultimately be a limitation. The fact that I have... I'm using a dual stacked belt. But we'll see. This makes 1 automation science pack. Ugh. Like, should I be doing more than 1 line? Or putting them each on separate lines, I mean? Let's see if there's a problem first, and then worry about whether or not I've done it correctly. And this is still not correct. It's getting more correct, though. So we can do better still, right? Always strive for better still. Plus ultra. Solo plus ultra. There, we're going to do that instead. And then this guy is going to take a little leap. Actually, you're going to be aligned a little differently. And these guys totally in the way. All right, there we go. And now we pull it straight over. There we go. That's the stuff. And now it's going to come along, and then all of this is usable space. That's probably not going to actually make a difference in the end, but that's how you want to do it. All right, so right there. And obviously we need to double it. And these guys go over here. Okay. My brain is almost functioning. Almost. Not 100%. Perhaps not even close to full potential. Perhaps it's like slime mold in a petri dish. But I'm definitely putting down buildings. Why is this off center? Okay, perfect. I got a cough. Oh man, I am a mess of a human being. So it looks like we're going to have 3 ranks right here, right? It's going to fit rather tidily. So, yeah, by struggling so hard up here, we did a good thing, I think. And we can leave one more line right there, and perfect, right? And we will have all the automation science we could possibly handle. Okay, great idea. Great work. Everyone gets a medal. So we do that, and then we probably grab all of you, and we leave a via. Now the question is, do I put in another rank, or do I leave that as space? Oh, you know what? The other thing I should have been thinking about is, here, just pick it all back up. Sorry, bots. Sorry, not sorry. We have to actually see the power here. There we go. Now we're ready. Okay, one more time. I would say something here like, you know, if I was really feeling at my best, I wouldn't have done that. But everyone here has seen me mess that up over and over and over and over again. So I think we all know that there was no hope. And grab this line right here. I guess we try to make this work somehow. Well, no. How about we don't, and we just keep it like this? This is already just kind of absurd, right? Yeah, this is good enough. Okay. Thank you, bots. How are you doing on power? About halfway, a little over halfway. So that is good. And this gets stopped here, and that gets stopped there. Perfect and perfect. Right. So this will come around like thus. This will come around like thus. I should probably go and start getting our materials, right? So we just need here. Oh, we have to deal with disposal. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's something we're going to have to deal with. What we're going to have to do, just hold on a second. Let's get this part working first. So it was correct to leave this gutter here, and I might need more, which is okay. I can move everything just a little bit. Great. And I would like you guys to give deference to the product line, because the product line has issues. How about we don't do this? Because I don't want the infrastructure to join them together up there. Let's reverse this here, and then use this space. Right? So these guys kind of need They're all on one side of the belt. Ah, it doesn't matter, right? We probably need more of everything here. Let's go refill and get more automated factories. And then we'll proceed to a major goal, right? This is our first tech pack here in the North Factory. A very long time coming on that. We're going to need more whales, which is kind of just, you know, a universal truism. All right, so I think we have everything for Pi 2, right? We just need substrate and here, Pi 1 rather. Pi, no, here, just look here, right? Why is there 2? Oh. Yeah, we've got this. We can do that right now. In Logi Science, it needs a Sarkor. Okay, we have the pieces of this right now, but none of the actual finals. All of it's on the way, though. Where am I? Where am I in my factory? All right, so this will all come around right here, and now we have to do the split. TM patent pending. We can only filter out one. Oh, that's ugly. All right, we need more space, guys. Even more space. Because we have to filter out 2 things. I need to filter out... Well, no. We can do this. Don't filter out the waste product. Filter out the primary product. There we go. Automation science now. Like so. This is a little ugly, but we've got space. There. Nope. Yep. And then right here. Okay. And then you need power. Product line out. Established. That means this will be biomass. And spolinen. So where did we have a disposal area? We kind of want to copy this, right? So we want to just copy this little nugget and then tuck it in right here, right? Oh, we don't have any Mark 1s? That's sad. And this will take care of all of the sporopollenin and all of the biomass. And then, yeah, I just have to add water, and that's trivial. So, Mark 1 cooling tower. Just superior to Mark 2, I guess. Where do I do this thing? Cooling tower. I know I never have to get them because I have them permanently in my inventory. Like right there. Here. Cooling. There you go. And it's on the way. And I could just wait, I suppose. Oh, we had a couple in the bin. All I had to do is ask. All I had to do is ask, and the bots would take care of it for me. Isn't this such a wonderful factory? Where am I going? Okay, right down there. And then, while that's happening, we'll do whales now. So this one's really easy. You are getting planter boxes and small parts. And then you're obviously doing flora, so just, you're easy. Whale hungry, go get me native flora, and then bring it back as much as possible. Fill your cargo. This has the possibility of getting stuck, right? When, if something spoils, it only gets a little bit, and then it can't get the rest. This has the possibility of getting stuck. Alright, we're going to have to deal with that later. I don't want to think about that, though. That would be really bad. Empty cargo. Alright, so off you go. Now we need another whale. Whale hungry. I need you to come here and then circuit condition, unload until target, unload until target. Aerodor equals go. Yeah, let's do it. I'll do it this way. There's only 2 of them. And then planter boxes. And we need them in equal materials, except small parts stacked to 200. So take that into account. That right here. So you stack to twice as high. So our number is 3. Which comes out to 3,000. Which means it should be half and half. So it's 45 and 45. So it's going to be 6,000, 6,000, I think. Let's see if I can do math right in my current condition. Load items until caravan has small parts 6,000. Then go get planter boxes, which is somewhere in the vicinity. I made this so long ago, I don't remember where they are. I know I should have made a double because I know I would have needed so many of them. But where would I put that? Right here? This is kind of the right sort of thing. Where would I put planter boxes? He asks. I wish there was a way to search for these. But I probably should have thought of that before I set up a system like this, right? It was easy in the beginning when there was like 3 of them. Should it bother me we don't have any sporopollen? I seem to remember something about that before. Looking it up. Now, where did I put this thing? This is oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's a finished product. Load until caravan has. Right there, right there. 6,000. And then upsy goesies. Beautiful. So, go, my friend. And then all of this is going to spoil eventually because we're not going to be using this for a while. So I kind of... Here, we'll put 2 of you down just in case. Use filter, biomass, use filter. Well, that doesn't work like that. All right. This is probably not good enough, right? For numerous reasons. This is probably going to cause us grief at some point for throughput problems. But it's what we're doing for the moment. So right there. All right, and hook it up. Then hook it up. Then we're almost ready to go, right? Yeah, this is going to have throughput issues. I should probably cap it at the top too, you know? So something like this. No, here. There, that gets a little more. And the important part is it's not going to get jammed. That's all I care about right now. It's not going to... All right, here. Here, we're even do this a little more elegantly. See? If you build with elegance, you will not have problems. There we go. All right, so are we ready? Are we ready to turn this on? No, we're not, because we don't have these guys up and going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, gotta be fast. Gotta be fast. Whale, you're in my way. No, it's mixed. Okay, I wasn't fast enough. Wait, maybe I was. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Here, let's turn this thing on. See what happens. And then we have to make our science processing area, which we've been planning for like 500 hours now. Right, science being made. Look at that. And the problem is all this flora is going to rot eventually. Like, it's just going to be completely full of rotten flora because, well, maybe we should have it stop requesting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's right. So what we want is this. And then we have to do this whale. I need you to fill cargo, an empty cargo, and then I want you to wait for circuit condition. That circuit condition is going to be automation science less than, let's see, 90 times 2000, 90 times 2000. No, 90 slots times 200 in a slot, 1800. Don't get any more when there's less than 1600. Stop doing this to me right here. Oh, we can't do that. Circuit condition was stacked. There we go. The new thing. I haven't used this yet. 1600. 16,000. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally on board with this. This is great. I'm doing well today. I feel good. I feel happy. So it'll continue dumping flora until this is full up. And we're probably going to have multiple whales staffing this in the end. But it penetrates, and that's kind of what I was worried about. Though it's all going to get so much faster later on. Right. Let's go make a land of science now. We have determined that our labs are going to be going in this building right here. This is the lab building. I mean, all this is going to have to be reworked. And right here is science in. How many science packs are there is the real question. I might have to do normal size caravans simply to get them to fit. I should get a count of how many there are. All right, so how many science packs are there? Here, pack. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There are 11 packs, and I have 8 natural slots right here. And we can put one more in. I kind of don't think that's good enough. So here we have 9 slots, but we have 11 science packs. I suppose I could put them in the middle too, right? Is this what I do? Is this how I fix this? This is how we do science packs. And then it pours up into here like this. It has the proper number. And that means something. But at the same time, I wonder if maybe I could arrange this better. Just using normal caravans, I guess. I could definitely fit it all in using normal caravans areas. So let's just think about how I would do this, if this is indeed the way to go. So we'd have, I mean, we have to do half lines going in, right? Here, let me go grab a lab. Oh, the labs are just awful. I keep forgetting how bad they are. Grab a lab. We put it right here. And ultimately, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 belts in. Yet we have... Are we serious? Really serious? 11 packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packs. So this is just going to get annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. No matter how many times I count. Oh. This is probably should be not broken. So we're going to be doing something like this. And even with double stacking all of them, it's not going to work out very well, is it? And with some of this later science, like here, like this guy, you need 100 automation science packs per. Oh man, sorry, problems are happening. And then 60 of those. And how long does it last? Well, times 2,000. Okay, it takes 10 minutes. So I guess loading it up is not going to be the problem at that step, huh? So how are we going to work this out? So how many lines do we have here? We want stack inserters out, of course. So 1, 2, 3. We off center? 1, 2, 3. No, we are perfectly centered. So this is actually has a lot going for it then. Yeah. And I guess we're just going to, but it's not going to take a full 10 minutes. By then I'll have so many lab research speeds, but still 100 automation science. And I can't do from side to side, right? Because the typical thing to do is then like this and then like this, but that just puts even more stress on it, you know? So stack inserters then? But then that decreases the density of the area, which makes vat brains less efficient. Even though right here it's hardly matters. Like here I've got the inserters going in between, sharing. But that's kind of not how we want to do it, right? Yeah, we're going to get there someday. Don't worry about it. So, what is best? He asks, looking at this in a mix of horror and dread. Do we just do this with stack inserters? Because if we just come up right here and have this trying to load up 100, maybe it won't matter because we'll have such a big stack size by then. Stack? Really? Inserter? It's like this just keeps going for basically forever, right? Oh. I don't get another boost to the blue ones until way down here. Okay. Okay, that's not so great then. Well. Well. Do I just do it like this and just wait for there to be a problem? All right. That's a pretty good way to go about it. Then how do I put in the last one then? Because we're gonna, like, we have 12 in, so obviously we're gonna have one be just automation science. Because that's obviously going to be in the highest demand, and we'll do that down here. Okay, I declare this so. It shall be done. And like here, just like we've done dozens of times before. There, automation science shall be in. Then we're going to end up with something like this. Like this will be pi psi 1. So we'll do like this, and then we'll put it on the other side though. So it's going to be like this, right? And then we can do like logi science right here, correct? And then jump over. To do something like this, right? Oh, we can do better than that. That just looks slightly off. right, there we go. And so we'll have Logi Science and Automation Science right there, and you're on one. And we'll do another one of those right here, and we'll get 2 rows going. Okay, this works for me. So like this, and then you are on that side of the belt. Oh, this is a little harder, isn't it? Because it's, then we have these two. Where does that one go? These guys can go on the other side. Well, wait a second. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how it should be then. So you don't contribute here. We should get these two on this side of the belt, which is going to be a little harder than I want. Well, not really. It will be fine. So what we want to do is this, right? It's just a design like this, kind of. Real simple. We can make this better. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay, maybe worry about it a bit. We have to make it a lot better. The ugliness envelops us all. Okay, like that. And like so. Better. Would it be better like this? I don't know. There we go. It'll go from this side of the belt. And if I would have put it on straight here, it would have conflicted. So it's good I didn't do that. Hey, Gobachovs. So it comes over here, and now that's on both sides of the belt, and that's ready. Okay, great. So we have these science packs, quote-unquote, ready. And now... Oh, but this one's... Why did I do that? Well, I was explicitly talking about not doing that. Alright, so this is easier than I thought. If I would have just, you know, paid a little attention to the design I had in my head mere microseconds earlier, I would have done okay. But no, that's a little much to ask of me. And then right here, right? And you just join in. There we go. Now this is taking, this is in, this is in, this is in, this is in, which leaves these 6 to go on this belt. And then we will have all the sciences ready to go. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Let's not get power yet, though. All right, so, excuse me. So we're not doing like this here. So we probably just need to establish a pattern, right? Which tends to be a good idea. If, in fact, one knows what one is doing. Which is not really a given here. So this is the same problem we had before. Now it's going to be on the inside, and so that's going to conflict. Uh-oh, cough coming. Oh man, utter disaster left and right. This episode might be breaking a record for most pauses. Oh, someone help me. So, this is just what we do, huh? No. Alright, better. Alright, so this comes straight up then, and this is finished. Done correctly. Right, and so Now these two will have to get on the middle. Oh, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not you. You're already used. Why am I just not only blind, but stupid and blind? It's so strange. I'm like at 1/3 mental capacity right now. I can't even see completely obvious things in front of me. It hurts to be friends. So we'll just do this, I suppose. Okay. And we'll line it up in a better way. And try not to be an embarrassment. Difficulty level, impossible. All right, that works. Now these two will go on the left-hand side, and these two will go in the middle. Okay, I believe in that. And this will just be, I want you to leap. Like right here. Leap all the way to up here, please. And then grab up a U. Grab up a U. Grab a U. That looks a little bad, but not enough that I'm not vomiting in my mouth. Which thankfully wasn't happening earlier. I can't stand throwing up. Alright, so we now have this area to work on the last line. And that should be pretty straightforward, right? And it comes right here. Oh, there's a bit of an issue, isn't there? Because this can come across to here just fine, but we have to be on the inside. So we could leap over and then jump. I mean, that's not terrible. Bob's inserters, I miss you. Yeah, this is fine. Don't be so fiddly. Yeah, there's a lot of utility in Bob's inserters. Alright, so right there. And then the middle is in right there. Okay, we're finished. Ish. Finished in a way. Completely finished in heart and soul. Absolutely cooked, I say. Right there, and then you need another one down here. Then we will read the power lines and see whether or not we have built a worthy structure or not. That is the true test. Alright. Good. Alright, and the power lines say... I mean... It's not the worst thing I've ever done. Here. I've definitely crafted greater abominations. It's symmetrical, so that's something. Alright, we call it okay. Alright, so Science Land has been laid out at very last. How are we doing here in this area? So we already need... Oh, we have throughput issues, I think. You might be stuck. Yeah, this is the stuck situation. And this is going to happen to every whale talking to this box. Because he's trying to fill his cargo, but it's never going to be filled until one of these rots, and then he has to grab it before the hands do. And that's tough. So, how do we manage this, friends? Well, how about we don't use this command? Load items until caravan has flora 4,500. Maybe that's how we have to do it here. Fill cargo just can't be done. Alright, go dump. Then we get to watch the waste disposal aspect of the city block. And I think maybe I have time for one more thing. Don't I have some chores I could be doing? Yeah, it's going to be a short episode. And then tomorrow, assuming I'm not dead... oh, you guys have to... All right, hold on. So you already have spolinen. See that? He had spolinen in his hands. So we have to put out extras right here. Man, spoilage is so very rough. There you go. And then spolinen. Fluorospolinin. All right, there. And then it'll eventually filter out all this. Maybe I need to add more. Actually, I kind of think I do. So like that. Okay, it's happening again. Oh, it keeps happening. All right, and eventually we'll prod this to hell and gone. If anything needs to be prodded, it's this. And then we have automation science. Huzzah, right? Oh, we never made a out right here. Okay. I kind of don't want to use a stack inserter here because they can jam. But I think that this is woefully insufficient. So how do I approach this? Because if I stack insert it, it always has a chance of not working. I guess we just have to do this and then just pretend it's okay. Here, we'll start with this. Biomass and spolinin. Fluorospolinin. And then you just make it out onto this. And I need you to be taken with preference. Yeah. All right, see, this just isn't fast enough right here. It just simply is. Maybe I need a bulk inserter here. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe that's what's needed right here. Huh. I will think about this. All right, the important part, though, is it's moving, be it ever so slowly. There, and this guy's now flooding again. I'm going to have to fix all of those dinosaurs, aren't I? Yeah, well. It'll be fine, I say. Yeah, he's going to be working at this just literally forever, until the end of time, as he is counting grains of sand on the beach, as the tide comes in and out. At least these hands are keeping up for now. All right, so I'll look in on this. Here, let's take a look. No, here, this button. Automation. You. And so, is this normal? Yeah, normal production is 160. And now we're up at, well, who can say? We've doubled it, maybe? I don't know. Whatever, I can't tell. We've done something. However, we cannot tell what it is we have done. What our wicked hands have wrought is a mystery to even us. There's probably... No, this is fine. This is all fine. Everything's going to be okay. Problem is we have to get rid of all... Okay, we're just going to have to wait. We're going to assume everything's going to be fine here. Mr. Whale. I will absolutely use a whale for handling science. Fill your cargo. Then I want you to go to Science Center, what we have just made. This could probably be better. It's not symmetrical, but it was never going to be. I want you to empty your cargo. Very special holy whale, one of the 11. The science whales. Okay. And then whenever I need science, I'll take from that box, those boxes. It's like the material sorting stack, only it's right there. Okay, so we have accomplished all of our goals for our little side quest here, avoiding plutonium, because right now we are 100% not smart enough to be doing nuclear engineering. Just no. Just terrible, terrible idea from beginning to end. Yeah, this is so clogged. So long as it doesn't fully clog, I guess it'll be okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I don't care. Everything's fine. Oh, look, we do have a chore. More sludge vent. What do we suppose that means? I think it means we need more muddy sludge vent. There's like a related problem. Yeah, because not a lot of these guys are... Like, it makes a little wastewater, right? Ugh. It's actually making way too much. And if I'm going to double this, it's going to be way too much more. I can't just flip it because of... Here, what should be used here? What is this space naturally used for? Tar. Getting rid of excess tar. Which we don't have a burner for. Getting rid of muddy sludge and excess acid gas, which we don't have anything for. All of those things are a little kind of a problem, right? Yeah, we are just clogged up on muddy sludge. So how do I fix this? Okay, so I guess we just try to flip it and try to accommodate the acid gas as well. Why are you not going? Oh, you can't get rid of water. Water is still a problem. Because Gobachovs are a problem, honestly. Yeah. Because Gobachovs are very, very, very overworked. Maybe that's the core problem we're dealing with right now. Yeah, I should expand the Gobachov area. I mean, I know I'm going to have to do it anyway. So let's see if that helps. I should probably come up with a formalized design, right? And more Pyanoports. So let's see. Where are you? There you go. We don't make them here. We have to import those because they would need a medical wing in order to be properly functioning. So what I need is just to do this. Like exactly this. This is what I want. And I want to invert it. And we're putting you down here somewhere. Just nice and in line and even. I left no space for vias of any kind here. I am a trash engineer. Alright, so I will leave vias right now. More? No. How about to you? Okay, so something like that, right? I think this works, but this building's so friggin' tall. Alright, so we're gonna need chovs, yeah? Where are you at, my chovs? We might have enough. Then we have to bring the food line over around, and then the guano line back up. So both these lines have to be reversed. I probably knew that was coming, right? If I would have thought about it for even a second, that would make perfect intuitive sense. However, thinking not my style, especially today. I got at least a fraction of an excuse today. So, Chavi friends. And you get chovs. And then you get chovs. And you get chovs. Can't wait for the next level. What are they? Huzu? Yeah, Huzu. And they don't... It's actually just kind of a minor speed increase. But I'm pretty sure... Why is there an automated insertion limit of 20, but they can only hold 10? Kind of curious about that. Does that mean I can overstock these? Oh, I gotta go get more Gobachovs. All right, we'll do that in a second. So right here with the food. And then right here with what becomes of the food. All right, so that's going to work out. Now you have to be hooked up to the biofluid network, of course. It would be kind of troubling if you were not. There you go. Join the crowd. Now we need more Gobachovs, so let's go get those. And hopefully this will get Muddy Sludge going again. Hopefully it was just being choked with water. Now, it feels so bad to have Gobachovs just doing that. I wonder if there's a better way I could do it. Where did I do this thing? Where did I make Gobachovs? Yeah, that's probably enough. Automated insertion limit of 20. What is going on with that? Huh. Is it you can overstuff them and that's how we get the ones that are made homeless? Now, these should all be in use, right? Yeah, it's like not quite yet anyway. There we go. And you've all got chovs. All right. And now it's time to light you up. Everybody get to work. That's right. Nothing is... Oh, and look at the flight. This is nice. Why do you have no fuel? How is this possible? Did I not... I guess I didn't bring in... I missed one of the hands at some point. Oh, look at this. This is glorious. Look at the swarm. They're here to fix the world. All right, we're going to leave it like that. We're going to need many more. We're going to have to do this entire block. Like, this has to move. What is this, lubricant? Oh, we can get rid of this now, right? Like, no one's here. No one's here. This could all just come down. All right, how many of you are going for that water? So we're at 90K. We're at 80K. Yeah, better just let it go. It's not well supplied because it's not full. We've blown through our muddy sludge, so maybe everything is fine at the moment, but probably not. Well, I should check back on this later, right? Oh, we're already out. Such is the demand in the system. Yeah, they've got to get through the backlog, but okay. The fact that they're waiting in here means that this is the extent of the biofluid jobs right now. And the factory isn't even really running yet. So that's great. Ah, like this guy. All right, anyone else? I want these guys, Chorcocks. More than double the speed. Triple the speed. And I think they carry 4 times as much. How can I make those? How far away are you? You are pi psi 4, so actually not terribly far. And these are just on the next level, right? Yes. Okay. So, all right, that takes care of that chore, and I think I have one more chore I can do. One more. This is a user. No, a customer supplied issue. Are we still trying to work our way through all that biomass? Apparently so, friends. Oh. We're using all the flora that exists. And I should probably put another whale on that route. But at the moment, just don't care enough. How are we doing? Probably nowhere near good enough at the moment. But there's no reason to mess with this at the moment. Meanwhile, over here, we're still not out of... Well, we're almost out of Trior. And then Cyanid's going to start backing up, which is going to be really interesting to watch. As much as watching something back up and clog is interesting at all. All right, so this is now done. It's backed up all the way to here, and then this is starting to fill. And it hasn't delivered even one. Oh, that's a problem. Here, let's take a look. We need copper, nickel, and rare earth all in one place. So copper. And we want combined yield. That's what we're looking at. There's right there. There's one right there. Probably not using that. Copper's kind of rare, isn't it? There's one right here. That's a good one. Maybe right here will work out. Copper, nickel. I mean, we could possibly mine that, but we really want... Oh, right there. I can definitely take... We're gonna take this. So here we have copper and nickel. And all we have to do is find rare earth here. No. No, right there. Or right there. That's already being used, though. It can share. Or I can... Well, there's another one, right? Rare earth. Are you usable? No, it's on the walkway. If nothing else, we can push down to here and get this one, and then hook these all together and have another tri-ore area. Or I could just settle for what I have and prod the hell out of everything. So we have rare earth ore here. Didn't we have a copper up here too? Yeah, there's copper and rare earth. Do we have nickel right here? No, there's no nickel. Well, that sucks. Ah, well. So we got 2 out of 3 over here. We have a nickel ore right there. So, copper? Yeah, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? So maybe... Yeah, there's no rare earth anyway. So this is just... This is like area number 2 on the list. The best thing to do is probably just get more mining efficiency, right? Or better speed modules. Alright, stop thinking about that. It doesn't matter. I do have another task from a viewer. It says, I am outputting jerky on a belt loaded to copper output aerial outpost for guts disposal line. Alright. Let's go take a look at the guts area, which is very active. That's this, right? Alright, so. Yeah. So I'm outputting jerky on a belt to copper output. Yes. But no, it works, right? Because it gets sorted right here. This isn't a chore. This is correct. See? The jerky comes out onto this belt. And then it falls through and then gets put into the jerky line. So this is good. There's nothing wrong here. So honestly, I think that's going to be it for today then. I don't think I need to do anything more. How are we doing on our products for today? This was a sucky episode. Probably need aramid fiber or something. Yeah. And that needs cobalt, and that needs cobalt to actually fill up. But it's a long way away. This is all completely my fault for building a system with so many buffers. And here we have a line that is clearly made to be prodded to hell and gone. And I'm just not doing that because I'm lazy. So all of this... Oh, Kimberlite's going. How can I tell? This is going to be an enormous problem. Just absolutely enormous. Enormous sandy problem. How are we doing on diamonds? I suppose I could make the wire, right? Copper wire. Got that. I kind of have that. And then this is only used in a few things. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do one more thing today. Because this seems very straightforward, and I can just copy this design, right? Here. Koopy right here. I want to make diamond wire. Oh, I guess it's not made in here. Diamond wire. Is it nanomaterial? No, it's made in a Lovecraft furnace. It has 5, count them, 5 material inputs. All right, so if we're doing this, it's going to just generally be like so, right? And then we slap it in. Then we have room for one more, and it will be good. Perfect. If I do this, and this, yeah, that's good. So bring it down by 1. And the hardest part about this is going to be programming the whale. Okay, Lovecraft furnace. Oh, I don't have enough of them. Good news, though, is they have the exact same footprint. I want you to make diamond wire. Alright, more of those, more hands, more lots of stuff. Do I have whales? No, I have to go get more whales. I should have gotten them when I got Gobachovs. I probably should have stopped looking at things when I said it was time to call it a day. But instead, I guess I learned nothing. And I just keep trundling forward, regardless of the cost to my health and my sanity. I need now more furnaces. And I need more whales. I should have gotten those first. Bam! Continue accelerating. Down here somewhere. Down here. Somewhere. We have whales. 12 whales shall come with me, and 2 whales shall be used in the construction of this. The rest will go in a bin. Don't worry, their time will come. And then diamond wire is used for just electronic stuff. I almost want to do that over in the stack. In fact, I wonder if that's something I should do there. All right, let's reconsider our options. I might decide not to do this because it's only used in silicon processing. It should be not take up space outside of silicon processing. What are you? So it's used in 2 things, and I don't know what this is. This is just an alloy. And then we get that, and then we get the slab, and then we get the plates with the diamond wire. So I guess this should be made here, I suppose. Pity I can't do that, or else I would try to do it at least. Anyway, stop thinking, more doing. So, now we have problems, because we have... Do I do a carousel here? Sushi belt? It only needs a little bit of everything. We're going to try it. We're going to see what happens if I do a sushi belt right here. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Let's find out. Let's learn something, friends. Let's create an enormous disaster for ourselves. So, we're not quite up on this, right? Here, we don't need that or that.
We just need little crosses. And then I suppose we don't even need the full one right there. All right, so sushi belt, right? And then this needs to be moved down by 1, or all these need to be moved up by 1. That's more likely. So come here, buddies. Up by 1. This is going to get more complicated. No, actually, I regret everything I just did. Everything right there is simply wrong. But I can fix it. I can fix anything. All right. So instead of doing this, this pattern, while powerful, is not what we're going to do today. We are doing sushi belt, right? And so you come up and around, then you come back. This is going to be interesting. All right, there we go. Localized sushi belt. And now we read and we control. All right, what's our recipe? Diamond, carbide, stainless, which we are stealing from the south. One of our connections still. Now copper. Uh-oh. Oh man, it keeps happening. Breathing keeps happening. Okay, there we go. So now we just read. And we want to do... Oh, we can do this now? Nice. Less than... Just do 100 on all of these. Right? Oh, that's so much better. Thank you, friends, for teaching me this magic. What is our ratio on this? Yeah, 100's good enough, right? The only problem is this is all putting it on one side of the belt. Do I want to do something about that? Is there a good way to do something about that? We could always have that which comes back go on the south side. That works, right? Even though that's a ugly looking tangle right there. Okay, that's still all read appropriately, so it's fine. Okay, good. That's all right. Well, no, because here we probably just have to do this. All right, you got me. You win. We have to do this, and it still gets both sides of the belt because we're reading on both sides, and so it works still. The question is if that's probably not. So we're going to probably be slightly overloaded because of that area and the splitter. But it's probably going to be fine. Whatever. Just shoot low on how much I put in. And then we'll modify this later. Oh, so nice. Okay. Then we really don't need 2 of these, but maybe we do. I don't know. I don't know what's going on anymore. I need help. All right. And then we have the wire out. Perfect. So grab you and then dunk you there. Grab you, dunk you there. Grab you. Can I just do this? That would be way too easy, right? Yeah, way too easy. Dunk you there. Dunk you there. We're also going to have to get some vacuum in. That's never a problem. Perfect. How much vacuum do we need? 5 a second. That is absolutely nothing. So we'll put a... Probably like this, right? Even though it'd probably be better on the bottom right here. Where are you, vacuum pump? Right here. I'll have to move all the hands, but that's fine. I think it's most natural this way, I feel. Make me vacuum. And it produces at a rate of enormous a second. So good. Maybe. Good. Perhaps. Good. A little bit. Oh, I'm a moist, drippy nightmare at the moment. But I'm feeling much better than I was before, so I can only complain so much. But I do have to pause again. I am a soggy mess. Alright, so that's good. It makes 3 wires out of 5 diamonds. I think this is probably the way of the future, isn't it? I see this getting used a lot. Anyway, let's program the whale, I suppose. Okay. Mr. Whale, I want you to be hungry. I want you to come here, circuit condition, and then unload until target, unload until target, unload until target, unload until target, unload until target. And it is comparador equals go. And I have to get all of the icons in here. And that's the hard part. Especially since the whale is moving. Maybe there's a way to get multiple icons. Yeah, perfect. Why isn't this on by default? Alright, we gotta get our numbers, right? Alright, so, Mr. Notepad, grace us with your presence again. So we have, if we write this down, we have 5 diamond, 4 carbide, 5 stainless, 3 zinc, 2 copper. So these all stack to 100 high. So that is 5, 10, 15, 19. Our number will be 20. 9,000 divided by 20 is like, yeah, I had that in my head. So 450 times all of these. Maybe just do 400. It should be divided by 19. How much space does this leave us? We'll try it with 450 and see if it works. Okay, so 450 times 5. It's going to be a fraction of a full area. That's 2250, and that's the problem. That's wasted space right there. Now 4. This one will not be wasted space though. 1800. Then we need stainless, which is 5 again, so we already know that. 2250. Then zinc, which will be more wasted space. So we have 1 wasted stack, 2 wasted stacks, 3 wasted stacks. And you're just going to be 900. So hopefully this will work out. Anyway, we need to get our things. Diamond. Have we even had a diamond delivery yet? I think we have, right? Diamond is the result of kimberlite. Yeah, we got diamonds. And then load until caravan has diamonds. Notice how I didn't click on search that time. Then you want to go get carbide, which is always a problem for me. Load item says carbide. Almost did it, but I dodged it at the last second. Stainless, which is down here, yeah, right there. And I want you to load until caravan has stainless. Then I want you to go get zinc. Probably not doing this in the correct order. It's all right. That's 1350. This wasn't so bad. And copper. Load until caravan has right there. 1900. Okay. And now this should be all wired up. Okay. Have a whale snack. Last one. Go and get those things. And I will try to rob whale snacks from another whale's head. Try not to think too much on the implications of what I'm doing here. I probably already robbed you. Already robbed you. Alright, I'll get you. No, I'll go get another one. I'll just stop. Stop with the robbery. Stop with the violence. Stop hurting one another. Just stop. You don't need anything else. You just need to stop. And then we'll wait for that guy to come back and we'll get diamond wire. So this is still not going because we're using up all of the flora. We really should add another dino whale to that, right? How are we doing down in Flora Central? Yeah, we're just waiting. We need to add another here. Just do it now, right? Don't think about it. Just do it. We already knew we'd need more on this paper route. So grab that. I want you to load items until caravan has flora in quantity 4,500. It's like fill cargo, only more fiddly. I want you to come here and I want you to empty cargo. So off you go, my friend. Increase bandwidth. Ho. And so that will kick this up a little bit, even though it doesn't matter that much. And if we wander back here, this guy should be coming back now. Yeah? 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 Oh, almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to get copper, and it's going to be right here. Yep. And now, okay, that's good. That is an excellent shopping trip for Mr. Whale. It uses the closest one because of the code I put in. So these are always going to be used with preference, and these will almost always not be used. So, good. It's nice to clearly see the thing which I implemented is actually doing what I wanted to do. And how is the water vent? Still almost all the way up. How far am I? I could just drop a line straight down and wastewater it out. I'm almost certainly going to have to do that eventually, right? Let's give the Gobachovs a bit of time to work. All right, this is done. Dismissed, sir. Notepad, as always, you have done your job admirably. Okay, diamonds. And if you just look here, we can see everything starting to be made, and then it's going to regulate itself, right? And it shouldn't get no more stainless. Uh-oh, coughing happened. Ah, disease. Oh, well, this is a big problem, isn't it? Ah, okay. The problem is called basic competency. There we go. Now you'll get filtered just a little bit. So it's all going, and that's basically all I care about, right? Oh, there's not really beacon space right here. I need this to be right here, and then I can put beacons there. All right, we'll think about that later. The important here is that we've made diamond wire. And we should probably find a home for this, and then link it up to everything, and it'll all be fine. All right? Kind of worried about this. Are you going to stop? No. No, you're not. There. Diamond wire. It all gets shoved in. Look how it just sweeps it off. That guy stopped a little right there. And we have plenty of space on the belt. So let's loosen this a little bit. And you. And you. All of these guys. Oh, sorry about that. That was a big sniffle. I didn't mean to invite you to join me in that. All right, that's a little more dense. This should be, well, the problem here is this isn't completely right, right? You have to do this completely right. You have to do this like this. I swear I've played this game before. I swear I know what I'm doing. There, that is actually correct. And that will balance on both sides of the belt regardless of what side is dominating at the time. Okay, good. So now all left to do is find a home for our diamond wire. And then wire it up to the alarm system. Wire up the wire. How very convenient. And then we'll get to go, I guess. And this should be what? Oh, this is lead container. It should probably be over by silicon, right? If that's... Where is silicon? No, silicon comes from dust. So we don't have a silicon bin anywhere. It doesn't deserve a 2. Certainly not. Even though we're going to need this in tremendous amounts eventually when we start making circuits. I kind of feel like it should be over here. It's such a basic piece of equipment, you know? Alright, let it be so. We will put diamond wire next to the ceramic, which is... That has some certain consistency to it, right? All deals with very hard things, though it really should be next to the diamond, but the diamond is a process, the result of a process of kimberlite ore. I don't know. There's no reasoning. We have no sense here. If anyone can figure out logic governing this area, I will immediately start doing something else. We're going to start with you, because it's not made very much. Dinosaur hungry. Then go get diamond wire. Right there. Yeah, we don't make it that fast. And I want you to dump it right there. Empty cargo. And there's your paper route. Oh, thank you for the soda. All right, it's time to wrap up. I don't even know everything I did this episode. There was that big long break in which I just laid and actually slept. That was glorious. I actually woke up instead of like fighting my way to the surface. You know, I opened my eyes and like, oh, this is what waking feels like. This is a good sign. If I sleep well tonight, this whole business with being sick will probably be behind me. All right, diamond wire. There, done. Okay, let's do our recap. And then I will go try to figure out something else to do. Probably go take another nap. God, it sounds like but I'm afraid I won't be able to sleep tonight if I take another nap. I know I'm several different kinds of exhausted right now. But the last thing I want is to make it worse by adding insomnia. Okay, so screenshot, print screen, recap, go. Today, I was still sick. I know earlier in the day I tried to get lead antimony going because I know that was the last piece we needed to get lead container going. But I just completely collapsed after that. And so took a very long break and then came back and finally put this back in. This gave one of the things we need to fully do the plutonium stack right here. And the other thing we need is we actually made a automation science maker right there. It needs so much more flora than it's getting, but it's coming eventually. Meanwhile, I also finally rigged up the science sorting stack right here. Very disappointed that there happens to be 11 science packs. Like 9 would have been ideal, but aside from that, 10 would be better. I don't know how I'm going to be structuring this inside the lab, but we'll see. Right now, automation science is hooked up to right there, and then I'll have the science to make the shiny green ball. which I will need in order to make blue science later on, chem science. So all of that is good. I then more than doubled the number of Gobachovs in the factory, and they all swarmed out. So we'll be watching that. We're going to need so many more of these. We need so many of the better ones. That has to be a priority. And then for our final trick, we did diamond wire because I started thinking about it and was drawn to it as if by a magnet. This was neat because we did a sushi belt for it, and it's working really well. All right, that's all I've done. Hopefully I feel even better tomorrow. But for right now, goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.